Hi, hello everybody, welcome to I.P.A. Here we are again on another long hike. This time we've decided to do one of the biggest things on our bucket list since for a long time. We're here in Charley Woods. This is the place we're exploring. My sidekick and myself, we're going to see what wonders this part of the Charnwood Forest holds for us. And got so far into the woods, I've already come across something interesting. Take a look at this. Some form of old brick shack. Let's see if there's any idea what this is. Oh, there's an old cutout in it for some reason. Oh, look at what the hell was that? Blackbird's nested in here. Right, well there is wires tying it there. There's a little valve on the floor there, look. So this is some sort of a pump house. It's definitely some sort of pump house.
Got something growing in it, isn't it?
Yeah. Got some bracken growing in here.
Look like a beanstalk.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. It looks like a drive belt there or something. So there's a thing sticking out the ground there. See that?
Yeah.
What's it in? That's like I don't know, sort of a pumping valve or something. We can actually get in if we open up these wires, but there's no point in going in. There's not much to see. So yeah, built out of the usual Charnwood Forest rock. If there's anything on the other side, is nope. The roof is made out of rubber. Yeah, it's interesting. What it was pumping, I don't know. There's nothing around this area. There's like a drain here, and there's lots of fallen rocks or something. So it's obviously pumping something. That's a small window. Ventilation. There's no other windows. That's it. That's just this one for now. Right, let's proceed onwards to the next location. Actually, as in addition to the pump house video, there's something here at the back of it that's buried. It's like a mini sort of culvert access tunnel way, or waterway or something. Sort of runs down there. I bet that run into here, that pumped it. And we just decided that this roof was tiled once. There's a lot of remnants of old tiles here all over the place. It was these sort of tiles. Look, see, there's the join of it. I'd say it was about late 1800s. I'd say this place here is. Right, okay, this time we're going to move on. Yeah, as we've come up the incline here, that's the top of the pump house. It makes sense now because right at the top is this lake. So it was a pump house of some description. Obviously pumping the water to the fields to probably irrigate them or something. I don't know. I'm just wondering whether this is the Colony Reservoir. Sure we ain't come out this far. Okay, right, let's move on a bit. I'm from the reservoir, which is just over there. It comes out from the reservoir and then it sort of drains off down here. This is rock lined. This is where it floods down this way for some reason. Come on. Another part of Charley Wood. We've come across this old sort of hunting lodge, maybe. Have a look around there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get in because it's padlocked, but it's an old hunting lodge. I think probably late 1800s, early 1900s. What do you think? That's a log store, that bit is. Log store here. Well, how old? What age do you think?
I don't know, it's decent. 19, early 19.
Yeah. There's an old lamp there, look, corner. Some access point there. Boundary wall. Yeah, this is one of them.
Wonder where the others are.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at the old chimneys. I reckon late 1700s, maybe mid 1800s, maybe.
Look how high the door was. Was the steps moved?
Hmm?
I'll let you take all the photos.
Yeah, you can take some. I think what it says there, it belongs to the Wildlife Trust, Leicestershire and Woodland Wildlife Trust. It's definitely, I would say it's, I don't know, Victorian. Judging by the chimney stacks, I would say,
Like early 19th
but
century.
I'd say about 1800s, late 1800s.
You think so?
Yeah, well they have them chimney pots
Yeah.
on terrace houses built around the 1880s, 1890s.
Could have been at younger, yeah, 1800s.
See that bricked up doorway? Yeah. Well, if anybody, oh, there's a drain here, look.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's definitely not a house. I can't see it being a house because it looks more like stables, and
Hunting lodge, sort of.
I reckon it was a hunting lodge because you've got stables there, right, and you've got probably places here. Obviously you've got fireplaces and that, keep the place warm. Right.
And there's wood round, the wood thing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's had new guttering on there. This is modern. All the guttering is pretty modern.
But look at the
It's
roof.
plastic, slate
old that
roofing, but it's not built out of the Charnwood Forest brick. It's built out of this.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Ah, it's difficult to say. I'd say it was could be about late 1800s, 1900s at least. I think.
More about 1910. Around 1900.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're not going to get access into that because it's well locked down. I don't think there'd be much in it but empty rooms anyway.
Wonder where the others are.
Right, over here it's like an outhouse. So I'm going to get access that way. Access through this way, I think. There's a drain here. It's like an old little mini, like, you know what I mean, the mini villages that are buried, lost to time. I'll be careful here because there's some loose slates. Oh, it's creeping. It's like some sort of storage shack. Roll of barbed wire there. Mm. Lost to nature. Nature's claiming it back. This is 1800s because look, you can tell the type of building materials they use. Like they used to use straw and plaster for the ceiling. That's this here. That's I don't know, it could be 1700s. Wow.
Oh, what a find, eh? All this place.
Yeah, just be careful you don't knock those corner ones off. Yeah, it was definitely a slate roof here.
Used to be so put there, aren't it?
Yeah, nature's claiming it back, innit?
Yeah. Look at the roof, it's all covered.
Yeah, that's the perimeter wall from it. It's all the way up there. We'll have a look at that one in a sec. That's... Huh? There's an old bit of gutter there. Cast iron. Huh? Old cupboard. Yeah, an old water tank.
Oh, yeah. What's this?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, indeed, what is it? Oh, it's another way into another part of the shed. Wow, God, it's full of flies. It's two little sheds. There's one here and there's one next door. Let's put a light on in here. Yeah, it's a toilet.
Is that like drain then?
Yeah, this one's a bog toilet. It's even got the cisterns. Everything's intact. It's without no toilet seat. Go and have a look. Well, look at this one. Yeah, and this one's just like storage. Yeah, this is just like a storage shed. It's got all hooks.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think this is definitely late Victorian. Huh? I don't know. I have no idea. Seems a bit weird. You sort of walk round, don't you, to it, and it's like well hidden. It's like out of the way. That explains this bit building. Tank here. Yeah. Well, I think there's more to it than this.
Yeah.
Old cabinets and things.
Yeah.
They could have been took out of the building. Oh, this way, I think. Oh, what's a bit of cast iron bit? I don't know what that is? That looks like. Oh, I know what that is. It's to hold the guttering up.
Yeah.
The cast iron guttering. There's bits of it there. Look.
Oh yeah.
Cast iron guttering. So yeah, that's the outhouse bit. I'll take a picture of that. Right. And picture around there as well. Enlarging on that. Yep. And then just across the way, looks like there's steps here. Look, there's steps here.
Oh yeah.
Up into this area.
I bet that was the house.
And just across the way, there's the house. Wow. Let's just see what's around this corner here. Oh, it's just log piles. Yeah? Yeah, it's the old main house. Oh, look, there was a building here, look. There was a building here, look, because there's a tiled floor here. Some buildings there. Yeah, this is what I reckon the Charnwood Lodge was here, in this bit here. If research serves me well, there should be some steps up into the place over here. Just some steps over here somewhere. Right, we're going to have a look, see if there is an actual access into the place. I'm not sure if there would be because it looks like it's all fenced off, but looks like the house, and then across the way there is the shed and the toilets to it. Look at that roof. Wow.
It's a danger keep.
Yeah.
You can see some steps in that one. I think it's gone upstairs.
Yeah, it's completely grilled off, isn't it? Well, that used to be something where it used to tell you what the name of the house was or something. Can you get through that way? There's not much history in this place, is there? Although the bricks of this place look fairly modern. Yeah, cast iron guttering, but that doesn't mean a thing. I mean, that was cast iron guttering in the early 1900s.
Yeah.
There's like a pathway here. Ooh, let's see what it is. See where it is.
Oh, it connects to that lodge, doesn't it? That
Yeah.
hunting.
Yeah, I reckon this. I reckon that hunting lodge there is, and this place is relatively connected. Yeah, this is the back of the house. It's not even the back door. That looks like into the back part of the house here. It's all demolished. Well, this looks like the upstairs. It's completely collapsed. Looks like it's some sort of racking. Complete floor's gone in.
Yeah.
Not much down here than that. I don't know. I'd say it's about what?
Early
Like,
1900s?
might be just a bit before that.
It's amazing, really. It's surreal. I wonder who lived there.
Right, let's go and get some EMF around the area. We can use some EVP. What we'll do a miniature EVP session in EMF.
Okay.
See if we can pick up anything here. Here we are at old buildings in Charley. We're going to conduct a simple EMF and EVP at the old Charnwood Lodge site. So there's only access way through a little window here. Not big enough really, but big enough to put your arm through and do EVP and EMF. If there are any spirits in this place, we ask you to come forward and touch this device I have in my hand. Make it flash different colours if you're able to. Can you do that? When you come forward, if there's any spirits present in this place, I ask you to come forward and make communication with us. You touch this device I have in my hand, this black thing. Come forward if you're able to. Come forward, spirits. If you're here, if you're present in this place, I ask you to come forward.
Or work here many years ago. If you're still around, could you come forward, please? What was your name? How old are you? What year did you live here? Let's play it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the old school.
Let's play it back when we get back when it's quiet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is...
Not really old school, is it?
If there's any spirits present in this place, I ask you to come forward. Try and make communication with me if you're possible. Come forward. Doesn't necessarily mean it's haunted, but we're probably the first ones that's... Doesn't it? Doesn't mean it's haunted. Could be, aren't we, just the first ones to do it. Notice there's a window being blocked off here as well, look. The whole upstairs is gone. Can you see it? Should come round here.
See it? I wonder how many times this door's open and shut.
I don't know, probably hundreds.
You can see the remnants of the old wallpaper up there.
Can you?
Okay.
Not really picking anything up here, is it?
No. Let's try around the sides.
I wonder if whatever we do might have moved on by now.
I don't know if they can.
They might not have died here, you don't know. They could have just left it and moved on.
Down the side there. Looks like a brick
Doesn't it?
walls or something around the side here. Looks like a border or something. Boundary wall, steps there. There's nothing in this area here, is there? Come forward, spirits, if you're able to. Try and communicate with us.
Little bird box on there, an old one.
Is there?
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, there was a building that came out here, look.
Yeah, it's all gone. It's got like a porch.
Oh, probably this shed or something. Let's go around the other side and then we'll see if we can find that other building, that other... Hey? No, there's another one somewhere. Oh. Are there any spirits in this place? We ask you to come forward, try and make communication with us. Try and touch this device I have in my hand, make it flash to red if you're able to. No.
Whatever we see is probably longer. I wonder what's up over there. Do you reckon the other house is over there? Nice and easy as well.
Yeah. So the EMF and the EVP we did is in that building but on the other side. So we're going to conclude this one and then until we get to the next building. Sit tight. This is the second location that we're going to be looking at. So to do a EVP session and probably an EMF. I'd say this is probably well Victorian, I think, by the looks of it. Built with the usual Charnwood Forest rock. I'm getting stung up and all. Oh. Put a rock there to block that off. Now watch this, there's a very thorny part round here, be careful. Yeah, old power cables, I don't think they'll be connected now, it's quite an old. Oh, I don't know, couple still have power. It's connected to that over there. Got a water tank here. Water tank and under storage. That doorway's bricked up. See the outside boundary wall, look. That's original, that wall around the outside. Yeah, at one time, yeah. Looks like there's an old shed or something here. No. There's a satellite dish there at one time, look. Yeah. So, even though it's an old building, I think it still lived until way in the 90s, I think. Or early 2000s. Have a look in this. That's bricked up and all. That bit there. Shit. Huh? Stung your knee? It's a nice house. I bet if you could do this up, it'd be livable. I mean, look at the features on this house. Amazing features, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shame that doorway's bricked up though. That's the main access into the house. That is. I know. I've got sticky weed all over me.
I've got to get some bloody leaf line. It's all over the top.
I know. Oh, it can stay there for now. Water tank, water supply. It's definitely an old building, but it's had a lot of mods done to it. Original guttering, cast iron, slate, original slate roof. This has been repaired, this section is here. But let's see what's inside there. Yeah, this was an access way into like a shed here. Roof is collapsed for a long while now. And trees growing out of it anyway. Yeah. So yeah, it's a shame that has to be bricked off. I wouldn't mind if done an EVP or an EMF in there. Beautiful house. I mean, structurally it looks very really intact. So I reckon, you know, if you check the roof in, get rid of all those weeds and all that moss, I reckon it could be livable. Still got the old cables attached to it, look, from the electric cables and stuff. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. I thought there was a little bit more here. This bit up there. I thought there was a little tiny bit more to see. Not much, but a little bit more. Huh? What, this one here? Yeah. Oh, maybe it's over there we see a bit more. But... I don't know. Oh, bastard. I wanted to fucking do that house. Shit. Why did it have to be fucking blocked off, eh? Why do you have to do this? Well, I mean, in the middle of nowhere, kids ain't going to bloody hike up this far just to make a foul of the bloody house, are they? I mean, it's well out the beaten track. Yeah, I know. Oh. Right, just have a look up here. Yeah, so that's the boundary wall to this place, and it backs onto a lot of good Charnwood Forest rocks, outcrops. So all this here must have been a garden. There's something over here. Let's have a look at this. Oh, it's like some sort of a shed. Could be a gardener's shed or something. This looks interesting. Not much, but let's do a little something. Ah, there you go. Looks like there've been loads of people up here. Wow. I reckon this was a shelter. Yeah, I reckon this was a army shelter because it goes down. I reckon it went down deeper than that. This corrugated iron is a telltale sign. You used to drop these off at houses years ago during just pre-war period to you know, they used to drop these off to build your makeshift air raid shelter, and I reckon that's what this was. Yeah, there's lots of little bottles around here. Someone's been up here drinking.
Are they not Victorian?
No, look. This is definitely, I reckon this is definitely an air raid shelter. Because it originally went down steps there.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it's on the same property as that house just there. It's on the edge of the woods. So it goes down quite, it is filled in though, because I reckon it used to go down a lot further than that. See, look, there's some original Charnwood Forest rock still here. So what they've done, they've channeled it out as much as they can, put these wood bits across, and then the corrugated sheet on top. See, the corrugated iron, that metal, is what they used in a lot of these shelters, you see. The army used it.
With the rock, haven't
Yeah, I mean, it was cheap. It was, well, it was waterproof if it was put on properly.
they? This just fit the spinning years.
Yeah.
50 odd years, 80 years now, isn't it?
Yeah, so I reckon that's what this is. This is definitely a shelter.
It's all bold down there, isn't it?
On our last note of this place, found some old Victorian shoes. It's alright, isn't it? Hey, I wonder how old this pot is. Hold on. Made in England. They're not that old, them pots, ain't they? There's lots of things buried down here. There's a lot of things down here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an old bottle. Old bottle.
It's like a teapot.
There's an old bottle here, look.
Cup.
Yeah.
Getting out keep bathing. Be careful. Ooh.
You just got to feel around for it. That's an old bottle. What's this one then? What's that one? Foster and Clark, Maidstone. What that is?
What is it?
Foster and Clark, Maidstone.
That's it, yeah.
No. A lot of glass down here. Old pop bottles and all sorts. Could have been dumping ground for that house here. Well, I don't think the. Eh?
Fossils then grows with the name Foster Clark. Eiffel Tower, fruit juices in 1910. See, I told you it was about 1910.
That house is before then, though.
My
The house is
granddad.
before then.
Yeah. My granddad was born then. Yeah, look.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's still been lived in 2000.
The fish is all broke.
Well, them.
Yeah.
Just take a little bit. Just take that and that.
1910. No, I meant the bottles.
Look at that, look. Look at how little the feet were.
You had a cork in it, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an old can, isn't it?
Yeah. God, amazing this area, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd be interested if we could, like... Imagine if we bought some no metal detector up here.
The antique bottle vases.
Alright. Okay.
You could buy them online then, like, between £6 and £30. Okay?
Yeah. Alright.
Take this bit of skin off, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll leave
Look at this bit here.
that.
Don't make square bottles like this anymore, do they?
Okay?
Don't make square bottles like this anymore, do they? No, they're all broke. What a shame.
I know.
Look at this.
Except for that tiny one.
Oh. How old they are.
Except for that tiny one I found it's not very easy not to move.
Yeah.
Because they've got to knock that in the front.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. Take that shoe.
Yeah, I'll take a bit of it.
Take the best bit.
That bit.
Yeah.
The lace bit.
Unless we can. Oh, take a bit more.
That if you want.
I don't know where to put it though. Look at that though. It's nearly a full bit that is, look. Foot it's disintegrating, look.
Yeah.
That bit. Look at that bit of strap there, look. That bit there. Look. Strap. There's a bit of lace on there.
I wonder what's under the log.
Under here. Rock, I think. Just find that there, don't worry.
That fell out of the shoe.
Oh, that's another bit of the.
How old do you reckon it is?
It's difficult to say. Unless you draw pictures of the more pictures of the shoes and things and try and match it up as much as you can. So well, I would say they're Victorian, them shoes. This house was built in the 1800s.
Put it in your bag. So it doesn't hurt exactly.
And then the ancestors have
Oh, there's. Open it.
and then what the ancestors, what they've done is they've carried living in it, haven't they?
Can you get me some tissue, please?
Hold on, mate.
There should be some in there. The noses are in there. Just take the thing.
Yeah. Do you want a snack?
What, here?
Yeah.
Kind of, you know.
Got on the floor there.
Yeah.
Tissues, where are they?
Might be something.
Oh, not
Where
yet.
shall I put this?
Hold on, mate.
Put it back, does it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, we can put them in there without them cracking up. That'll be disintegrate, right?
Oh, very old, isn't it?
Rest in there gently. Carefully take them out. Water course further down from the site of the Charnwood Lodge. It cascades down here, the water course, and goes underneath here. Interesting culvert, brick built. Obviously not running now. I wonder how far that goes. Probably to the other side over there. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you can see how it cascades. The camera doesn't do it justice. But yeah, but I bet when it's the higher the rain falls, I bet it floods down there really fast.
What way is it?
Oh look, Lily of the Valley.
Oh, lovely. What way is it?
Straight ahead, I think. Straight ahead. Oh. Another interesting find. An old cattle trough. Looks like it filled up with water at some degree. The water came out of this pipe just here, there, and then into this bit here for them to drink. What does it say on that plaque?
Yeah, I can't move the tree. It says 34 or something. SW something.
SWC 1934. Interesting, isn't it? Get right up close to that, that's it. What does it say on the bottom there? That's the float there, look. That's the float. When the water fills up,
Yeah.
that cuts the valve off. So the water trickles into here. Huh?
Or 89 years old.
Yeah, but why have a cattle trough in the middle of the woods? Unless it wasn't always woods here. Unless they used to bring the cattle through this way, through this pass here. Through this pass. I think that's what they used to do, and then they used to drink here. Yeah, I reckon that's what they used to do, transfer the cattle from one part of the woods to another.
Looks like it,
It's very old though. I say 1934.
Yeah, it's got lines.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Another water causeway. It's got different levels, different tiers. Look. Into here. There's loads of these. Probably the irrigation of different fields, and that goes under there to that side there. So much to see in the Charnwood Forest, especially in Charley Woods.
What's that thing?
Huh?
The bat thing.
Bird box.